Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shino and welcome to day 35? 35 of your 30 days of Shino. How you guys doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's good? What's good? I'm relaxed. I'm chill. Got like stuff flying in my face and stiff. But today I wanted to talk about getting ahead of the game. Stream was pretty chill. Call Out Tuesday, we just kind of talked about some stuff going on, so it wasn't too crazy there. And tonight's stream, I spent all day at work. We had an insanely slow day at work, like painfully slow. I think getting a high score on Crossy Road was like the crowning achievement of the day for me. There was some funny in school stuff. I think we had some, it was, whatever, I'll get to that later. Anyway, interesting day, nonetheless. At the end of that, though, I spent most of the day talking to one of my coworkers who's also a fellow streamer. You might know him as Smarty631. He's a mod in my chat. You see him every once in a blue moon. He's a pretty funny guy, pretty lit, all that jazz. But all that stuff being said and all those things in between, I spent the entire day with him talking about ideas and what I was planning on Twitch for the next month. And since you guys are watching my videos, and I know a lot of the people watching my videos are also streamers, I wanted to share some of those things with you guys. So if you haven't seen them, I guess you've seen them because you're watching this, so you've seen this, but you haven't seen this until now because I'm saying it. My thoughts, just on the YouTube, with everything going on the internet right now, the YouTube apocalypse, a lot of YouTube content creators moving from YouTube to Twitch for a lot of their other content that's still uploading YouTube, but just changing where their content goes or diversifying where their content's at. And with TwitchCon just around the corner, and I know Twitch likes to make really big announcements, especially with Twitch Beta, the changes they've made to Pulse and things like that. One of the things I wanted to say is what I'm doing to get ahead of the game, to give you guys a heads up. This will be really big for people who like to stream or really want to get into Twitch and maybe get into streaming, but are having some issues with consistent internet and things like that, but want to interact and engage with the viewers, but just can't have a consistent connection. Because I've had this issue many times. I've had many streamers I know have this issue, even big partner streamers. So this is an idea I have to get around that, and this is what I think Twitch is also doing to help implement getting around that, which is the idea of vodcasting and things like that. But the quick lesson here is, I guess before I go into like the ideas and whatnot, for those of you guys who just kind of want to learn something and then move on, is pay attention to the lay of the land. One of the major things about being a Twitch streamer, especially if you're trying to be a variety streamer or anything like that, is that things change quickly. And you have to adapt quickly to those changes if you want to stay relevant and, not even just stay relevant, but if you want to keep growing. If you want to keep growing, if you want to keep meeting new people, having new opportunities, you have to be able to read what's going on in the landscape around you, not just be so much in a bubble of your own stream and your own community, but be able to see what's going on the website, on other websites similar to Twitch, what Twitch is doing. Clips is only a thing now. Like, Twitch clips are amazing. These clips are only a thing because Oddshot was destroying Twitch in terms of people being able to capture content from the stream. Oddshot is still really good, for the record, and has really high quality, and they have to do a lot to upgrade the quality of clips in order to keep up with Oddshot. But if Oddshot was never a thing, clips would have never been a thing. But it was only streamers using Oddshot clips to promote their stream and to make all these streams that were smaller blow up because of their Oddshot clips that made Twitch see this as viable, and also taught streamers who got clips how to use clips to make their stream better. So my first thing was just be aware of what's going on around you. Don't get so much caught up in drama, but like be aware of the controversies, be aware of what's happening, what website did what Twitch is doing. Always try to be up to date on what Twitch is doing and also what Twitch's competitors are doing, because it's a good idea to know what they're doing, to see what maybe Twitch might be doing next, to plan your movements around that. And that's just it. Like, whatever you think people are going to do, it's obviously easy to think of what's the next game, big game everyone's going to play. And that's always a good place to go to get new viewers, to get new exposure, to try to find a way to be one of the first and one of the early accesses to a new game. But there's a lot more ways to get noticed and to get notoriety than just being the first on a new game. Maybe you're not the first to the new game, but maybe you're the first to really do a top 10 things you like about the new game, or top 6 things you dislike, or top 10 things you hope they approve on, which might get you noticed by the developers, which gets you even more access with that game, but also establishes you as a name in that community. So you're not just showing up for the flash in the pan and all the excitement, but if you're enjoying the game, by going the extra mile and doing a bit more to help the game improve, the community, not even have anything to do with the devs, but the community of the game will see that. And maybe they'll be drawn to you and give you a chance to get to know you and things like that and appreciate the work that you've done for them for free, basically. So, but whatever it is, when there's new stuff coming out, you should always be thinking about how you're going to attack those new things, not just playing the new game. How are you going to get involved in the community? Not just are you going to do a giveaway, but how are you going to do a giveaway? Are you going to do viewer games? Are you going to do custom games? Are you going to do trial games? Are you going to do test games? What are you going to do when that new game comes out besides just play it? Because everybody's going to be just playing it. So why should someone come watch you over their favorite streamer? You want to give them a reason to come to you, and you want to think of why would you go watch somebody else or somebody who wasn't you, and what you would do. Like, you know what I mean? Figure out what they would do to pull someone in and try to incorporate that into your stream. Figure out what you think would attract somebody or would attract you. Because honestly, you want people like you, so you want to think of what would attract you so that you can find people like you so that they'll like your stream because hopefully they like you. But yeah, so that's just my thoughts there. Really good. Really important just to keep your mind ahead of your opponent. This actually goes back to a Naruto thing. If you guys, I won't go too far off in this tangent, but it's an episode of Naruto where Rock Lee or Guy trains Rock Lee. It's when Rock Lee, it's a filler episode. It's when Rock Lee ends up fighting the Sand Village Taijutsu user. They do this quick little flashback where Guy basically explains to Lee, blah, 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 how he knows exactly what move he's going to do because he thinks 50 moves ahead. And he doesn't just know what Rock Lee's going to do, he turns the tide of battle that way. And that's how he always manages to keep up with Kakashi. If you're not a big Naruto fan, I'm sorry if this is all over your head, I apologize. But it's an important thing to know. But anyway, we'll get to that later. I'll maybe leave a link to a clip of that below or something, who knows. Anyway, back to what I was saying. One of the things I'm personally doing for this month, and what I spoke about with my friend, I think Twitch is making a really big push for vodcasting. If you guys don't know, vodcasting and uploaded videos. As you guys know, you guys have been watching my videos in the uploaded video section for a while because I upload every day, mostly every day. Had a couple days that I've been missing uploads. I apologize for that. I've had the videos shot, I'm just not uploading them. I've been having some issues editing them, and I'm working with the editor for something else really big. But daily videos are coming back, so you won't have that issue again until maybe TwitchCon. And TwitchCon I'm working on right now, trying to make sure I can still get the videos up, but we'll deal with that later. Anyway, the idea is Twitch is making a really big push for uploaded videos and vodcasts. Two things that have historically never done well, Twitch has never done and been able to do well, but they're working on improving. And a big part of them working on improving is the worst part about them is discoverability. It's been impossible to find these things before. But with the new Twitch beta that they're working on, and even with just the current Twitch, the way it's set up, if you're signed in, you notice you see Twitch entirely differently now. You still see the main stage programming, but you also see your pulse and all the streamers that you follow and everything they've posted and their biggest clips or their trending clips. But you also, a lot of you are also seeing your video or my videos in your feed as well, which is how a lot of you guys are finding your videos or these videos. That is something Twitch I know is putting a lot of effort behind. And the reason for them redesigning the site like this is because they're trying to give more discoverability to people who do uploaded content as opposed to people who just do live streams, which is really good, and I really like that. But essentially, that's for people who like to do Let's Plays. That's for people who like to do videos like this, maybe house tours, podcasts, panels, things like that, where they can do that and then upload it, and it'll be placed in a way to where when someone comes to Twitch, they can scroll down through their newsfeed on Twitch if they're not doing anything while they're watching the main event and see what their favorite streamer's up to or what big thing their favorite streamer did without even leaving the main page of Twitch. So I don't know how well this will work, but I know that they're doing this because it's a big push for helping giving streamers discoverability for uploaded content. And I think now if you're trying to practice learning how to do it, this would be the best time for it. Now the two great things about being able to do this uploaded content, again, I'm not paid, well I mean I am paid, but not paid by you guys. Not really paid by Twitch. That's a whole nother thing. We'll get into that talk later. But I am a Twitch streamer, but I'm speaking on this from my personal opinion from what I feel. I do feel like they're doing a good job here. I think it's really important to practice with some uploaded content. And I think having some content you can upload and then maybe even doing a vodcast of that uploaded content. So let's say you do a Let's Play of Mario, which is coming out, and then doing a vodcast of your Let's Play of Mario and just hanging out and chat during it, I think it'd be really powerful and really positive for your stream. It helps people be able to watch the Let's Play at their own speed. It's a little bit different feel than a stream, but it allows you to focus on the game a little bit more if that's what you're into, with the story, while still giving some commentary. And then by doing a vodcast, you're not like hurting, you're not basically, the vodcast could be there if your stream's not working properly. Like you'd be like, hey, I don't know what to do. I can't stream right now, but I still want to give you guys a live stream and I still want to hang out. So I'm going to play this vodcast of me playing Mario. I'm going to kick it in chat. We can talk about Mario. We can talk about the game and then go from there. And we can all just watch me play Mario or whatever and go from there. I'm not positive how well that'll work, but I think that's a really cool idea. And I think that's what they're going for with the vodcast idea, was to still be able to give people the option to do live content while still doing like uploaded content, giving that uploaded content more discoverability, which I do think is really good and really powerful. We'll see how it goes. I'm actually talking with him about testing this. He can't stream because his internet's just way too inconsistent currently, so he's trying to figure out a way around that. So the idea for me and him now is that we're going to record a lot of his best games from playing PUBG and things like that. We're going to upload those to his Twitch, and then once he's got like a good couple hours of games that he's got recorded, we're gonna basically help him set up a vodcast schedule where he showcases all of those games and keeps adding more and more and more to the vodcast schedule or whatever, and just showcasing those games. And he's just gonna hang out and chat, talking to people about it, the games while he's there, like just typing in chat maybe in between games while he's playing or whatever. It won't be, may not, blow him up overnight, but one, he's actually playing a lot of tournaments and doing really well. So having somewhere where people can go watch a tournament from his perspective, I think will be good for a stream, even if he can't do it live. And two, it gives him the opportunity to try to go and interact with other streamers. Doing the vodcast lets people know that he's there live so they can talk to him about the games that he's playing, maybe even play with them. And then it also gives him the ability, one, just to record his games and like be out there on Twitch. It's a different way for him to get out there on Twitch. So I highly recommend, if you're having internet issues, maybe trying that out, doing some vodcasts, maybe do an offline Let's Play, upload it, do a vodcast of it when you're supposed to be streaming. Maybe it doesn't even have to be a full thing. It could be an hour or two, do that, and be like, hey, I'm hanging out in chat, we're kicking it, we're watching this vodcast, and an hour or two, we're going to try my internet again, I'm going to try to go back live, and we'll go from there. And it's just one of those things I mentioned before, is any means necessary, however you can get it done, that's what you should be doing. And I think that's what Twitch is trying to give you the tools to do, and I think that'll be a really cool idea for people to try and do. I'm going to be trying it out with Mario and a few other games. I highly recommend some other people try it out as well, but I do think Twitch is going to be making a big push for it. So before all those big YouTubers get over here and start dropping all the Let's Plays over here like PewDiePie and Markiplier, maybe we should get a leg up and get some work in on ourselves so we know all the ups and ups and how to use it and maybe have a bit of an advantage there and grow our communities with it before it blows up. But either way, that's, I know I'm sweating. Whew! Getting hot over that one. But no, sweating a little bit. As you guys may have noticed, I got my Pizza Friday t-shirt. I know it's dope. You guys may have seen it in a couple videos before. This is kind of a test model for something else we're working on a little bit later, but we'll see how all that goes. But either way, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for enjoying the 30 days of Shino. This is day 35. Yeah, 35. I hope that wasn't too much for you. I'm out of breath talking about it. I'm not going to lie. I hope it's not too long, but I did think it was really important, and that's kind of pretty much what's been on my mind and my mindset for today. I'll probably come back to this another day, either closer to TwitchCon or after TwitchCon, because I have some other stuff in my mind for that, but that's going to do it for today, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Much love and respect. Hope you enjoyed day 35 of your 30 days of Shino. Get in the game. Get your head ahead of the game. And I'll see you guys a little bit later, alright? Much love and respect. Shino. Deuces. I can do this all day, I can do this all night.